Before humans, Earth was ruled by giants, creatures of unimaginable size and power, both beautiful and terrifying. Join me as we journey back in time to meet the most astonishing beasts ever to walk, swim, or fly on our planet. Our story begins in the ancient oceans, 20 million years ago, when the world was a very different place. Vast, mysterious waters stretched across the planet, teeming with strange and formidable creatures. But among all these ancient giants, one predator stood out above the rest, a true terror of the deep. This was the era of the Megalodon, a colossal shark that reigned supreme over the prehistoric seas. With its massive shadow gliding silently through the water, it inspired fear in every living thing that crossed its path. The Megalodon could reach lengths of over 60 feet, making it 3 times the size of today's largest great white sharks, and even longer than a city bus. Imagine encountering a creature so immense its dorsal fin alone would tower over a grown human. Its jaws were a marvel of evolution, lined with rows of hand-sized, razor-sharp serrated teeth. These teeth were designed for one purpose: to slice through flesh and bone with terrifying efficiency. With a single bite, it could crush the skull of a whale, leaving little chance for escape. The Megalodon's bite force was unmatched in the animal kingdom, delivering a crushing power that no other marine predator could rival. It was the ultimate hunter, capable of taking down even the largest prey with ease. Evidence of its ferocity can still be seen today. Fossilized whale bones, scarred with enormous bite marks, tell the story of brutal underwater battles that took place millions of years ago. The Megalodon hunted the largest animals in the sea, including ancient whales and giant marine mammals, treating them as routine prey. Nothing in the ocean was safe from its relentless pursuit. For millions of years, Megalodon was the undisputed king of the oceans, dominating the food chain and shaping the marine world around it. Its presence alone kept entire ecosystems in balance, as other creatures adapted to survive in a world ruled by this apex predator. But eventually, the reign of the Megalodon came to an end. Its extinction left a void in the seas that has never truly been filled, changing the course of ocean life forever. Today, all that remains of this ancient giant are its fossilized teeth, massive triangular relics that serve as chilling reminders of its once dominant rule over the deep. The legend of the Megalodon still haunts the depths, its ghostly presence lingering in the imagination of those who dare to explore the mysteries of the abyss. 60 million years ago, in the heart of South America's steamy rainforests, a world existed that was both alien and awe-inspiring. Towering trees dripped with moisture, and the air was thick with the calls of strange, ancient creatures. In this lush primeval landscape, shadows moved silently beneath the canopy, hinting at the presence of something extraordinary. Titanoboa, the largest snake ever to have lived, slithered through the swamps with a silent, unstoppable grace. Its massive body carved winding paths through the mud, leaving behind a trail that dwarfed anything else in its domain. This prehistoric serpent stretched over 40 feet in length, longer than a city bus, and weighed more than a ton. Its girth was so immense that a grown human could barely wrap their arms around it. Imagine a serpent as long as a bus, as heavy as a bison, gliding effortlessly through the undergrowth. Its sheer size made it a living legend, a creature that would have inspired both fear and fascination. Titanoboa preyed on giant crocodiles and ancient lungfish, dominating its world with unmatched power. Few creatures dared to challenge it, and even the largest predators of the time gave it a wide berth. It hunted by ambush, lurking beneath the water's surface or hidden among tangled roots. When prey approached, Titanoboa would strike with lightning speed, wrapping its coils around its victim and crushing it with hundreds of pounds of pressure. Its jaw could dislocate to swallow massive victims whole, allowing it to consume animals far larger than its head. This remarkable adaptation made Titanoboa a truly formidable predator. The sight of Titanoboa engulfing a crocodile in the murky water is a vision straight from a primeval nightmare, a reminder of a time when monsters ruled the earth. It was the ultimate Paleocene predator, a living river of muscle and hunger, gliding silently through the swamps. Every movement was a display of raw power and ancient instinct. In the silence of the ancient swamp, its feasts were legendary. The water would ripple, the jungle would fall quiet, and then, just as quickly as it began, the hunt would be over, leaving only stillness in its wake. Titanoboa was nature's most colossal constrictor, an apex predator among giants, and a living testament to the power and mystery of prehistoric life. 95 million years ago, North Africa's rivers were home to Spinosaurus, the largest carnivorous dinosaur ever. With a crocodile-like snout and a sail taller than a man, it was built for water. Spinosaurus hunted giant fish, using pressure sensors in its snout to detect prey. Its conical teeth gripped slippery victims while its massive claws could snatch them from the water. This semi-aquatic dinosaur was a true river dragon, perfectly adapted to its wetland world. Few could rival its dominance in the prehistoric wetlands. Spinosaurus was the master of its domain, a predator like no other. Over 300 million years ago, during the mysterious Carboniferous period, the world was a very different place. Vast forests stretched across the land, shrouded in thick mist and dominated by towering plants, giant ferns, horsetails, and club mosses that dwarfed anything alive today. These ancient woodlands teemed with life, but among all the strange and wonderful creatures, none was more astonishing than Arthopleura. This colossal, millipede-like arthropod was a true titan of its time. Arthopleura could grow to over 8 feet in length, longer than most humans are tall. Its body was covered in thick, interlocking armor plates, making it both formidable and nearly impervious to attack. With its segmented, flexible form, it slithered with surprising speed and agility through the dense undergrowth. Hundreds of jointed legs worked in perfect coordination, propelling this giant through the leaf litter and soft mud. As it moved, Arthopleura left behind enormous trackways, fossilized imprints that still puzzle and amaze scientists today. These tracks are some of the largest ever found from invertebrates, a testament to its incredible size and power. Despite its fearsome appearance, Arthopleura was not a predator. It was a gentle giant, feeding primarily on decaying plant matter and fallen leaves. The forest floor was its banquet table, covered in a thick layer of rotting vegetation. By consuming this detritus, Arthopleura played a crucial role in recycling nutrients and maintaining the health of its ancient ecosystem. In a world before the rise of large land-dwelling vertebrates, Arthopleura reigned supreme. There were no giant reptiles or mammals to challenge it. This invertebrate was the undisputed giant of the Carboniferous forest floor, moving through the shadows like a living tank. Its thick, armored exoskeleton and sheer bulk would have deterred any would-be predator. Few creatures dared to approach such a massive, well-protected animal. Even the largest amphibians of the time would have thought twice before confronting this armored colossus. To encounter Arthopleura in the misty gloom of the Carboniferous forest would have been an awe-inspiring sight. Its immense size and alien appearance made it a true wonder of the ancient world, a reminder of the power and diversity of prehistoric invertebrates. The Carboniferous was an age ruled by giants, and Arthopleura was its greatest colossus, a living relic of a time when invertebrates dominated the land, and the forests echoed with the sound of countless legs crawling through the primeval gloom. Dive into the Devonian seas, where Dunkleosteus, the armored fish, terrorized the waters. 30 feet long, its head was encased in bone, forming a living tank. Instead of teeth, it had self-sharpening bony plates that sliced prey like giant scissors. Its bite was one of the most powerful ever, able to crush armor and bone. Dunkleosteus devoured anything it could catch, including its own kind. It was the apex predator of its time, a nightmare of bone and muscle. Its reign ended with extinction, but its fossilized skulls remain as chilling relics. Dunkleosteus was the guillotine of the ancient seas. In the late Cretaceous skies soared Quetzalcoatlus, the largest flying animal ever. With a wingspan rivaling a small plane and a giraffe-like height, it was a living aircraft. Its hollow bones and massive toothless beak made it a marvel of evolution. Recent theories suggest it hunted on land, stalking prey with its spear-like beak. It could snatch small dinosaurs and launch into flight with powerful wing beats. The shadow of Quetzalcoatlus sent creatures below running for cover. It ruled the skies as a true giant. Part dragon, part stork, all terror. No other flyer has matched its dominance since. In early Cretaceous Africa, Sarcosuchus imperator, the super croc, ruled the rivers. 40 feet long and weighing up to 8 tons, it dwarfed modern crocodiles. Its skull alone was nearly 6 feet, packed with over 100 crushing teeth. Sarcosuchus ambushed prey at the water's edge, including dinosaurs. With a single explosive lunge, it could drag multi-ton victims to their doom. Its armored body and immense power made it the apex predator of its ecosystem. For any creature, the riverbank was a place of mortal danger. Sarcosuchus was the emperor of the ancient waterways. 40 million years ago in Mongolia, Andrewsarchus prowled the Eocene plains. Known from a massive skull, it was once thought to be a giant wolf-like predator. Its jaws could crush bone, and it may have reached 12 feet in length. Recent studies link it to hippos and whales, suggesting a bulkier, more omnivorous lifestyle. Whether hunter or scavenger, its size and power made it a formidable presence. Imagine a rhino-sized beast with a wolf's head, patrolling ancient shorelines. Andrewsarchus was the undisputed bully of its world. Its true nature remains a fascinating prehistoric mystery. Over 400 million years ago, Jaekelopterus, the sea scorpion, dominated ancient waters. This 8-foot arthropod was the largest of its kind, a true invertebrate monster. Paddle-like limbs propelled it through estuaries, while spined claws seized prey. Its sharp tail may have been used for defense or striking victims. Jaekelopterus was a perfect killing machine, the terror of Paleozoic seas. For millions of years, it was the apex predator, proving monsters don't need backbones. Imagine being a fish, snatched from the gloom by spined claws. There was no escape. The sea scorpion's reign is a testament to the power of ancient arthropods. In ancient South America, after the dinosaurs, terror birds became apex predators. These flightless giants stood up to 10 feet tall, built for speed and power. Their massive, hooked beaks were deadly weapons, capable of killing with a single blow. Terror birds chased down prey, striking with axe-like precision. For millions of years, they ruled the continent, unmatched by any mammal. Their extinction came only with the arrival of new predators from the north. The thundering footsteps of a terror bird were the sound of fear on the plains. They were birds evolved into the ultimate terrestrial hunters. Our journey through deep time reveals a world shaped by monsters, giants whose power and ferocity are almost unimaginable. We are lucky to live in a quieter age, spared from their reign. Which of these ancient nightmares chilled you the most? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe for more journeys into the wonders and terrors of our planet's past.